And that little tip is about never giving up. Now, as a student, you have so many reasons to give up. Now, sometimes you encounter challenges that you might want to give up as a student naturally because you've looked up and down. Help seems to come from nowhere. No help is coming from anywhere. Yeah, your colleagues are buying books. You don't even have money to buy books. You don't even have anything you want, and you feel like giving up. You feel like uh, even dropping out. But I just have one word for you this morning, or this afternoon, or this evening, depending on any time you're watching this video. And my advice for you is anytime you want to give up, think of one thing. Anytime you want to give up at all, just think of one thing. And that thing you should think of is think of the reason why you started. So anytime you feel like giving up, always remember why you started. And remembering why you started should motivate you never to give up. So as a student, anytime you feel like giving up, or you have the thoughts of giving up, or you have the thoughts of just being there, just being average, just being like going out, just you just have that thought of let me just graduate, let me just graduate. Anytime you have such thoughts, all you should remember is why you started. So if you remember why you started, that alone should motivate you. That alone should motivate you to keep striving because nobody promised you it was going to be easy. Nobody promised you it was going to be milk and honey. Nobody promised you that it's going to be all smooth. Nobody promised you that the journey is going to be all smooth. But you're on the journey already. And giving up now, you lose everything. Like if you give up now, all the things you struggled for, all the things you've been struggling for, they are all gone. Why not add a little more effort than giving up? There's one thing that giving up will do. Giving up will make you to lose everything you struggled for. Giving up will make you to not to achieve that. So the last thing you should think as a student, I'm not promising you it's going to be smooth. I'm not promising you it's going to all go as you wanted. Sometimes we have the opposite of what we really want. And sometimes we cry, why me? Why me? We look at the life of others that are going smoothly. And maybe your parents are not helping out because their hands are not equal at the moment. Maybe their hands are not very good at the moment. I mean, financially. So they can't provide help. And you look at other people's parents and you be like, I wish his father was mine. I wish his mother was mine. Life would be better. I wish his father was mine. But you forget that you were brought into that particular family you are for a particular purpose. Maybe you're the one to bring deliverance to that family. So God sees everything before what we are not even seeing. God sees. So we shouldn't be in the regret lane, the lane of regret. Why was I even born into this family? Maybe your roommate or maybe your hostel mate or anyone. You see, they are always buying this, buying that. By the time they make any call, once they make one single call, everything is done. But you, nothing is coming from anywhere. And because of that, you want to give up. If you give up, it's gone. Once you give up, it is gone. So never think of giving up. Never think of giving up. Anytime you want to give up, remember why you started. You started because you wanted to go to another level. You started because you wanted to advance. You started because you wanted to make your parents proud. You started because you wanted to make life better. So giving up now, you've forgotten everything. You end up with the pains of regrets. Just like I always say that we have two pains, which you must suffer one. pains of discipline and pains of regret. You have to choose your pain. You have to choose your pain and work towards it. And choose your pain and work towards that particular pain. Is the pains of discipline or the pains of regret? Pains of regret last forever. After watching this video, take a moment to reflect your life. Take a moment and make that declaration. I will not give up. Because it will not be easy. You will see circumstances will want you to give up. Circumstances, challenges around will make you to feel like giving up. But when it comes, always smile and tell yourself and reaffirm to yourself, I will never give up. I will never give up. That should be your mindset. I will not give up mentality. That should be ringing in your head. That should always be ringing in your head. I will not give up. I will not give up. Whether the road is smooth or not, whether the journey is smooth or not, I will not give up. Always keep that ringing in your heart. Keep that ringing in your mind. Keep that ringing. I will not give up. I will not give up. And and strive. Tomorrow will be better. You remember the day you wanted to give up. You remember the day you wanted to give up, and you'll be glad you did it. But if you give up now, you still remember today. You still remember today, and then you'll be regretting. I wish I strived just one more time. I wish, how I wish, how I wish. Some persons want to give up because despite the way they are reading hard, but the results are not motivating. The results they are getting not motivating, and because of that, they want to give up. One word for you is don't give up. You all know the story of Ben Carson. Ben Carson, how to class 2 SS2, so to say. He couldn't read and write. He couldn't read like this, read and write. Read and write. You can read. You can read. He couldn't read. He couldn't write. But who is he? He was the first neurosurgeon to separate Siamese twins. Twins joined together at the head successfully. Somebody that could not read. Have you ever also heard the story that him and his gang, they burnt their principal's car for